Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear Miss Rizky Sulistianingsi is an English lecturer. Here I will present the results of the paper entitled Communication through Technology and Social Media. This journal was arranged to fulfill English course. Before the presenter, I am Izzudin NIM 3421086. Good then the material will be presented with phrase is an introduction, and this paper is quoted from this journal. About the basic of journalism, and number 1, preliminary. Journalism is job that requires responsibility and requires freedom. Without the freedom of journalists, it's hard to work. But freedom without responsibility is to have deviated from the code of ethics in order to prevent thought from occurring among journalist profession. There needs to be regulated that being the perfect the journalism. And number 2, literary review. A journalistic theoretical framework. The theoretical framework is part of the literary review. Is important in the doing research as the theories or talks that are relevant to research on netizen statement is a news source in the media online. Netizen is a news source, credibility theory, and ethical journalism. This research was carried out based on the current media phenomenon in various Indonesian mainstream. And number 1, understanding journalism in Indonesian language. Journalism is a method to journalism, newspaper, and vocation arts relation to reporting and newspaper journalism. Journal is defined as the activity profession of writing newspaper, magazine, or website, or preparing news to be broadcast. The factory journalism can be defined as follows. Journalism is the collection of news material, reporting, writing news, editing news, script, and presenting of disseminating news. Based on the style and topic of reporting, journalism is divided into tips and one. Number one, pitch journalism. Number two, war journalism. Number three, development journalism. Number four, yellow journalism. Number five, clickbait journalism. Number six, cross journalism. Number seven, citizen journalism. Number eight, communication journalism. Number 9, investigative journalism, and number 10, corporate journalism, and finally brand journalism, dakwah journalism, and etc. Point 3, journalism code of ethics. The following is summary of the journalistic code of ethics. Independent, accurate, balanced, and not bad faith. Professional, so authenticity, respect, privacy, right. Be balanced, do not mix judgmental facts and opinions. Do not make facts slanderous, sadistic, and obscene. Do not abuse the profession. Do not attempt pride. Has that right of recognition to protect short identity. Do not write or broadcast news based on racial prejudice. Respect private life. Immediately revoke and serve the right of reply and right correction proportionally. And number journalism language. Journalism language also can be media language, newspaper language, or journalism language. Journalistic products. Journalists work broadly speaking. Journalism products of are A. News, B. Opinion, C. Feature, and 5. Types of opinion include editorial, heading, column, article, corner, essay, popular, scientific. The types of feature include tapes, reviews, etc. Print media, electronic media, cyber media. Print counts of newspaper. Electronic media consists of broadcast, radio, television, and films. Cyber media is mass media on the internet. And conclusion, journalists about demand, responsibility, and requires freedom. With freedom is difficult for a journalistic to work. Theoretical framework. The theoretical framework of the literature review is concluding research. Journalism. Definition of journalism. Linguistically, journalism is concurred with journalism and newspaper. Journalist in the collection of material, reporting, event writing, editing, scribe, and presentation or dissemination of the talk media. The following is summary of the journalistic code of ethics to not make false, slanderous, sadistic, and obscene news. Thank you. The following is version of the records of my paper is if there is a wrong word, please forgive. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.